name is Dr. Cade. Welcome back. I am the founder of Rooted Apothecary, and I am back with author Mr. Cason Lehman. And, Cason, I'm a father. We've got our fifth coming here soon. You're a husband. You're a daddy. You're an author, right? You're doing health coaching. We're both juggling. I feel like we're part-time firefighters too, right? It's just a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's fun, and I like that you giggle and laugh, and that's the best way to handle it, But stress is real, isn't it? Stress is real. Yep. And so I know we're going to talk a little bit about it. I know that you talk about it a ton in your book, Wired to Heal. It's just amazing what Cason's come up with here and put it in a way that people can do, right? With your specific spin on it, the Cason spin. I love it. But we've been hearing so many testimonies of people using CBD for their stress, right? People taking it before they go to bed that helps them calm their thoughts so that they can fall asleep. People taking it before work so that, knowing that they have all of these tasks before they get to work that needs to get done, it just helps them feel more calm, maybe more focused. It helps them, right? Yep. And, we have heard parents taking it before they drive their kids to school or before their kids come home from school, right? So we hear all these amazing testimonies, but let's hear it from you. You've recently jumped into taking some CBD and trying to experiment a little bit, specifically with stress, but how's that fit into your routine so far?
Yeah, well, it just upregulates it. It's a big upregulator, and it has taken my understanding of stress and what I've used in the book and just made it better. But in the book, I've broken it down, into the three stresses that we know, and it's huge in chiropractic: chemical, physical, and emotional. Yep. And so
let's stop there for a second, because those are the things that we talk about, quite a bit, and we call it MCP: mental, chemical, physical, right? Same thing. So give people an example of each one of those things so that they can resonate.
Yeah. So physical would be like a sports injury, like I rolled my ankle, right? There's a physical stress that's happening inside the body. Chemical, food toxins, Roundup is a big one. So there's a chemical stress that's coming into our body from food. And then emotional is what everything turns into eventually. That's what we know as stress. That is the burdens of guilt and fear and unworthiness.
Turning on the news, a bankruptcy, right? Being a parent, owning a business, right? So all those things. And I like how you said the chemical and the physical can turn into an emotional. And I think it's the other way too, right? An emotional thing can turn into a physical thing, like
for sure.
Before you go to work and having that anxiety, the stomach kind of feeling the butterflies, right? I mean, that all just goes to show that we're more than just the flesh and the bone. We're this living being spirit, right?
Yep.
So, I'm pumped to hear that, CBD is a part of your routine now and helping you feel like adapt to all of these stresses better and more efficiently, right? But you've also trying to teach people how to do that naturally from the inside out too through your book Wired to Heal. So tell us a little bit about your 4 pillars, and maybe you can tell us beyond your success story, maybe you can give us another success story.
Sure. Yeah. So the four pillars that I go into to help to make this understandable, how to heal, is I talk about some new sciences. That's the first, and this is like quantum physics and epigenetics and psychoneuroimmunology. These sciences that are like that just lead us to possibility. Like there's more. The body is capable of so much more than what we've been told. So that's the first pillar. The second pillar is what those 3 stressors, physical, mental, and emotional, do to our gut. So that's all about stress in our gut and how it doesn't allow our gut to function properly. And Hippocrates said it the best, that all disease starts in the gut. So we get into the details of that. The third pillar is posture. We go over how stress causes poor posture, and how our posture is a nonverbal like communication of our stress. And so that we talked about a little bit in the previous email about taking low back pain away. So there's some starters in that one. And then I go into food and how food is medicine, and that we can use that to heal our body. So there's a lot in that book, in this book, where you could come at it from so many different angles.
So one of the things that Cason said that just always gives me a real cool feeling. So Hippocrates said that quote, what, 400 BC? A long time ago. Like, these are timeless truths, you guys. And I think Cason and I are just another messenger of what that truth is. But it's not so much the information that you need, it's how that information is presented, how that information inspires you, and how that information helps you take action. And the way that Cason does that, both with his heart, his passion, the words that he's put on these pages, it's something that's going to change your life. And so, you know, without a doubt, Wired to Heal needs to be in your library, it needs to be in your bookshelf, it needs to be in your heart, because again, it's going to change your life. And you are meant to do something special. You're meant to do something special. We all have a purpose here. And, you know, this is a great book that's going to help you get to where you want to go. You know, for me, I always talk about it with patients and even with myself, you know, in between my ears. If you feel like there's a tension between the way that things are and the way that things ought to be, that is inspiration enough for you to get moving. And I'm just so happy that you've done what you've done with this book. I know it's going to, I've already seen the lives that it's impacting here in the office, and I know that it's going to affect so many more. So Wired to Heal, where are people going to find that?
Well, it's on Amazon. That's probably the easiest way. But as a gift, I'm going to give you guys the first 40 pages for free. And you can check it out. See if you like it. Start reading it. And if it resonates, hey, that's a sign. That's a big deal. And I know that quantum physics and psychoneuroimmunology are things that are pretty dang scary. But I promise you that Cason's going to give it to you in a way that's going to change your life. It's going to make it easy to understand and digest. And it's going to actually make you look at everything quite a bit different. So Cason, thank you again for being here, buddy. Go get your free 40 pages at the link below, Wired to Heal with Cason. And I'm Dr. Cade. We'll see you guys again soon.